really could be a male.
Oh, we got one that's hatching? This show is for you guys. This is the bass fiber. Y'all know chickens are the gateway drug into homesteading.
We survived with only one trip to the ER.
Coyotes are everywhere.
It's about time you show up, Matt.
Uh-huh.
It's a great straw.
It is time, finally, for chicken police. They defecate every 12 seconds. Is that true? Now it is officially noon because the buzzer went off.
Well, I've never counted.
That's long
More
road.
coops
That's a good one with the courts and everything.
and more chickens.
Well, the math you do now, Daddy, is chicken math.
Calm down, Matt.
But-
Calm down.
Are you doing this on purpose?
What are you talking about?
Wow. Well, thank you for not being late.
Okay, you're welcome.
What's going on, guys? Matt here, coming to you live with Video Chicken. It is noon Eastern, May 20th. Thank you for coming here right in the nick of time. Kristen Warren, our chickenista.
I had to go get my visual aids.
No, I
today.
would love to know.
And we had to do some quart gallon cup.
Ingrid's
conversions.
like doing her job. Thank you, Ingrid. Ass and C, AIS around here. And you're like, no, I just, what the hell could have been so important?
I was trying to do a pickling conversion with Mackenzie. See,
But we're going to do that during the show today.
we got the.
Yes. Okay. Wow. What a morning. What's going on, guys? Already 46 people in here. Thank you for coming here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday so far. Maybe having a better day than I am. Actually, you know what? My day's going well.
This is a turning point for your day.
Your day is fine.
There's Nonner. And so thank you, Nan. Hopefully we sound good. Nan is in her office.
You
She
guys
listens.
sound great.
Awesome. She's got the monitoring speaker, so she hears what you guys hear and has the principal's I should get a picture of it. She's got that like in the high school with the microphone going over the PA system. And of course, Ingrid, always on time, ready to rock and roll. I love when she started yelling at us. That was pretty cool. I appreciate it. How you doing today, Ingrid?
Fine.
Awesome. So we're going to have an awesome show today because we have someone down from New York as promised. We have Mackenzie. Flew in Wednesday. I'm so happy to see her because we haven't seen her in about 6 months. Probably the last time she was here is when she transitioned over into the world of sales. But the thing about Mackenzie is, I mean, you guys are all very smart, so I don't want to take anything away from everyone, but Mackenzie's very smart. It's like she just knows so many things. It just blows my mind that she just knows all the things that I just had no idea, from the stones to the plants, not the rolling stones, but actual, you know, she has like 10, 15 different stones on her bracelet. She's like, this is this. I'm like, what the hell are you, an earth science teacher? Anyway, so she's going to come on here in a little bit. And as I said last week, you and Mackenzie are going to show our viewers how to water glass the eggs, right? So you got what is needed.
Yes.
Good.
There was a slight mishap coming in, and I broke like half the eggs.
She threw a bunch of eggs in a bag. She's bringing them out. I'm like, who packs eggs and throws things in there? They're eggs. Oh, it broke my heart to get rid of those eggs.
All right. So anyways, we're going to be going into that today. And
But I'll get more.
Yes, you will.
They come daily.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I see you've already come. Are these the eggs that you're going to glass?
Those are the ones that survived my trip in.
What are you talking about? How many did not survive?
About half that many.
You're kidding me.
No.
So if they broke, that means we can't glass them?
You know why they broke? It's because I was
I would love to
fumbling-
play a guessing game.
I was fumbling my bag trying to buzz myself in to your high security building.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yes.
Oh, it's the access control.
Yes.
How about you just do what I gave you and have the retractable thing nice and neat?
What belt loop? What pockets do you see?
Hook it onto your purse like some.
I don't have a purse.
You are right. You don't, do you? Fun fact about Kristen: she doesn't carry a purse. You actually hate purses.
I do.
I do too.
Really? Oh, there's Mackenzie coming in. So we're going to get Mackenzie in here in a little bit. But I just want to go over some things, get people in here. So again, today we're going to continue what didn't happen last week because apparently we weren't fully prepared. But today...
Well, I was.
Oh, wait a minute. It just occurred to me. I don't have a mic set up for me over there, so I'm going to get that set up. I'm going to go behind camera. I'm going to go sit next to Ingrid, see how much I can make her day just that much better. Right, Ingrid?
Of course.
We're going to get Mackenzie in here. What I want is for you guys, step by step, to show our viewers how to water glass the eggs. Okay? I'm not talking about doing it 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm talking about explain it. Remember, a lot of people probably watching right now have no idea what I'm even talking about.
I didn't before.
Right. So that's what we're going to share with you guys. Mackenzie and Kristen are going to come in here and I'm going to show you how to store your eggs so they can last up to, I think it was 18 months.
I thought, or 2. Was it 2 years?
We'll just call it 2 years. That sounds good.
Mine never lasts that long.
Oh, really?
Oh, interesting.
They don't last, or you eat them before?
I eat them before.
Oh, okay.
But in the meantime, I love you guys are coming in right now. If you have any questions, comments, no matter what it is, Coops, chickens, life, we don't care today. It's going to be kind of a little bit of a free-for-all. And I saw that you brought in some other stuff. Is this...
Duckweed.
Okay, that's what you're going to eat for protein, this little thing?
If I'm starving, yeah.
Really? Okay, so we're going to talk about some duckweed. So we're just going to continue on with what's going on in the world today. It is scary. It is
I have
crazy.
some other things for you to taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not tasting them.
Oh,
No.
yes, you
yes,
are.
you are.
No.
Oh, yes, you are.
I vote yes. I'm not here very often.
And I was going to make you eat the duckweed, but since I scooped it right out of the pond this morning, it might be a little... I don't know how you would sterilize it, actually.
So
right.
we're, just to reiterate, we're talking about homesteading and sustainability part 2
Yes,
today
thank
for
you.
the people.
Thank you, Ingrid.
You're welcome.
I thought I said that.
I don't think
This is why I love that this show is recorded, because we're going to go back at lunch, as
All
we
right.
always do.
Well, before you get up, we're just going to jump right in here.
Well, we're not ready to jump right into things yet, because I want to remind everyone, and we had a Golden Bell winner last week. Right at the last minute, we started ending the show, and then all of a sudden I saw the viewer that asked, please come on, because they made a comment in the uploaded show giving us the idea of the ending of all our shows, our sign-off. Now, do you remember the sign-off? Don't say it. I'm not asking you to say it. I'm asking you, do you remember it? No, she doesn't. Can you give that same look to the camera that you just gave me?
You know, but I do know how many quarts are in.
So we're gonna start practicing our sign off.
I mean, there's just so much information.
I want to remind everyone, there is a chance to win a free Carolina Coupe shirt pretty soon, possibly a choice coming up, and to win a free shirt, all you got to do is leave us a comment or a question that I absolutely love. And the things I love is when I love smart people. I love when they offer a contribution that is just great for everyone, because that's what this show is all about. And or who couldn't use a good laugh. So you have the Golden Bell right here as always. And we have a surprise.
We have a surprise for you.
No more surprises. We have a surprise at 1 p.m. sharp. Okay, we got to make sure we don't forget about it.
All right.
We have a surprise for everyone at 1 o'clock sharp.
All right. So right here we have our first
it's not
course.
right here. People
What?
can't see what you're doing.
Okay.
We got to fix this. We've lost a lot of our table space.
Yeah, and if we
Not
zoomed
working
out
on
a little
YouTube.
bit, we
No,
would
it
have,
is.
Okay.
People are fine.
We
All right,
would
thank
have
you.
Mackenzie right here with us. Actually, if we could zoom out just a little.
We can't. We'll lose our green screen.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, no, Mackenzie's going to come in and trade spots with me.
in just a minute.
No.
So,
What
right
is
here-
this?
Well, right here we have your first course.
That reminds me of when I used to feed my fish brine shrimp.
Well,
It's going to be a little bit better than that. So this is pemmican.
Hold on. Slow down. What is pemmican?
It's
Is that a cat hair?
it's
Probably.
I think it was a hemp hair, actually. It's hard to tell these days. I mean, it could be Gus hair. This is not a sanitary
I love
kitchen.
how Gus knows cat people.
Yeah, did you see
Oh,
that?
okay, Gus. Okay, hi.
He went straight for me when I came in.
I'm going to need some water. I'm not sure if anyone out there is listening. Or actually, when I get off camera here in a little bit, I can go get some water. I ran in at the last minute, too. I'm picking on you, but...
I know.
It just occurred to me. I don't have my...
Yeah, it's not like you're going to need to wash this down with anything.
Hold on. This is called... This is called pemmican?
Pemmican.
Pemmican.
And
Okay.
this is like a prepper's granola bar. It has
Yeah,
fat,
it looks like a granola bar. It's mushy
protein.
and wet.
carbohydrates, and it lasts forever.
Okay, what's in it?
We can talk about that after you eat it.
No.
I can tell you there's no peas in it.
Whoa.
All right, I'm just
Hold
gonna, what's up?
on. We're gonna. Okay, so it's in a sealed bag. It's
is.
cold. Why is it cold?
It might go down better.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
It doesn't have to be cold.
Okay, so we have a sealed vacuum bag. Okay, so where did you get this pemmican?
From a prepping friend of mine.
Okay, this is the potential suitor.
There's no potential.
This is the person that is also potentially going to be suing Dale, if I remember correctly.
He did.
This is because people want to hear this.
My knight in shining armor that didn't happen.
Okay, and what do we have a name for the gentleman that provided this, or do we do just a stage name?
Dave.
Dave. Oh, you got a Dale and a Dave.
Yeah.
Dave versus
Dave.
Dale.
All right. So Dave is a prepper.
Monday.
Dave is a prepper, and he made this pemmican.
Yes.
And gave it to you.
Yes.
Now, is this where you learned about pemmican?
Yes.
Have you tried this pemmican?
Yes.
And what did you think about the pemmican?
She drank out of a hemp straw, so I'm sure trying pemmican would
I
not
have
be
very low standards. I mean, this duckweed right here is actually looking kind of tasty.
All right, so this does not require refrigeration.
No.
But it's cold.
Just for your benefit.
Oh my God! You know how about the puking? My stomach is already throwing.
It's
Hold
good.
on.
It's good for you.
I hear a lot of things are good for me, but they taste like crap.
Quit being a baby.
I'm not being a baby. Pemmican.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is only the first course. We got to hurry this up along.
Okay, I want to know if any of our viewers have ever had pemmican.
Last week, somebody did.
Let me know out there if you guys have any questions
Somebody
about.
said it was great.
Let me know if you have any. No, they didn't. I saw the comments. That's why I'm already freaking out. I'm already nauseous. I have not had breakfast yet. So
Well,
this is your breakfast.
this is
This is
disgusting.
where you're in luck.
So if you guys are familiar with pemmican or have any questions regarding pemmican, please let us know. All right, so you're about
I
to
did
cut.
look it up, and it's a Native American
What's in it?
inspired. We're going to talk about that after you taste
All right,
it.
show everyone what's going on. Come here. No. What? Oh God.
Would show everyone.
You know this is one of my biggest fears in life.
My crappy.
Well, you have to face your fears. That's what you always say,
This
right?
reminded me when I was pledging. I was so
it
scared.
Smells meaty.
Okay, so we've cut open the bag for our people that are listening. We are live right now, May 20th. Hold on.
Oh, do you want a
please.
fork?
No. Okay. Right now we are live, but for people listening to the podcast later on, which I thank you very much, but you should definitely be here because you're missing out on a lot.
What would you like to wash that down with?
This reminds me, if you ever fed brine shrimp to your,
It smells like beef jerky.
I like beef jerky.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about that. Imagine
You're
that.
scaring me why you won't tell me what's in the pemmican.
Just
All right, so this is for people that are going to preserve protein.
it's good for camping too.
Why will people be making pemmican?
Because
and
it lasts forever and it has protein, fats, and carbohydrates.
that doesn't smell bad.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a source of all those
And it
things.
lasts forever.
How does it last forever?
I don't know.
It's like,
no.
it's like honey. It doesn't go bad.
Actually, that's true. Honey
Okay.
does last forever.
Have you tried this, Ingrid?
No.
Would you like
We
to?
just opened it.
Well, how do I know? Hey, yeah, man, I make pemmican. I sell pemmican along with our microgreens, which are awesome. Which tomorrow, and I thought about maybe we should go live with Ingrid's permission, just for everyone to know. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, I'm not sure what time. We are thinking about. Did I let you know yet?
No.
Okay, you are also invited. I'm sorry.
Well, I would hope so. If
Yes,
all of the
we're
viewers
all
are.
crashing Ingrid's house tomorrow. Yes, Ingrid, because what Ingrid does is amazing. And Mackenzie also, who's never been there, is big into plants, big into all this. So maybe we'll do a special tomorrow if you guys have any questions for Ingrid, where I tell you what, if you want to, thank you so much. You want to know how to, oh my gosh, why are there chopsticks coming in here?
She just wanted to enjoy your pemmican.
I was just heating up my lunch because I'm starving, but I wanted to watch you eat this.
And so does everyone else.
Okay. Do you want a piece?
No, thank you. I'm good. I have noodles.
And I'm not going to be hallucinating in about an hour. So listen, I've
No,
learned,
I was just thinking that
never
would have
know,
been great. Why didn't I think of that?
I never know with you.
Go ahead.
What are you eating?
Don't smell it first. Just eat it.
Have you ever had pemmican, Miss Mackenzie?
No.
Oh, I love that I'm the guinea pig. Okay, pemmican. Have you ever had pemmican, Non?
Trying it though.
Is that
All right, here we go. Does anybody have any questions out there about pemmican?
No, your dad says it's good.
Who did not put their phone on silent?
Saved by the bell. Thank you. Who's calling locally? But I can't answer. Okay.
Oh
Who
my
knows?
gosh.
I'm so
So
sorry.
rude.
Dude, I barely made it
know.
in here too. Okay.
So unprofessional.
So my father out there,
Yes.
you've had pemmican, Mr. Jerry Doobie
Sparky
Doobas.
Prep says I have a small supply of pemmican.
Pemmican, Pemmican. Is that spelled correctly?
I really don't know.
I think Sparky Prep is one of our new funny people. There's a couple people I've noticed have some really good comments.
Yes, it's just
I don't like that you're not telling me what's in it.
eat
She
it.
did.
No, you told
said
me.
carbohydrates, protein.
I don't know if
fat.
I'm eating pig testicles or goat
No,
eyeball.
just eat it. Come on, we got to move on.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's definitely peas in it.
No, there's not.
I told- I
there's
already- I already
not.
said
I
that
promise
one.
there's not. That's the tiniest bite I've ever seen.
You're so dramatic.
No. Come on, keep going. It's got to go back to the back of the palate.
Yeah, you're not savoring it enough.
All right, our foreman just walked in here. I don't know if they're in here to see the show or we got emergencies because there's a
Eric,
lot.
Eric, come
Oh
here.
my God! Oh,
What's wrong?
oh!
That bad.
Why are you giving pemmican a bad name?
Eric, come here.
Hey, you never gave Jody the address to go to.
I'm waiting. Oh, maybe that. Oh my God!
Eric, eat this.
I told her to head to
Lay down and
Dublin.
eat it.
Okay, that is not good.
Here, sit down.
Mike Trapp says to add some bacon sprinkles to the pemmican because bacon
no,
makes
hold on.
everything better.
This man is very, very busy.
It's lunch.
And your dad called you a baby, by the way.
Nothing new. No, that is not good.
It's like you take beef jerky, grind it up, and then
That's exactly what it is.
Do you know what it is?
make it wet, and then it's
No, it's dehydrated beef, like beef jerky. It's pulverized,
I'm just
mixed with
put
beef
that there.
tallow,
What
nuts,
part
and
of-
dates.
What part of the beef
It can't
is
be
tallow?
that bad.
Nuts?
It
Beef tallow is
Fat.
fat.
it does not have an appetizing
Okay,
look.
all right, hold on. We got things, we got emergencies going on. Well, we got a
wasn't too
wonderful
bad,
show.
though,
We
right?
are running a business,
Yeah, it
and
wasn't
things
that
are
bad.
falling, or not falling apart, but things we're making moves to make sure customers are happy.
right,
I just
anybody
sent the
else?
address to Jody.
Anybody else?
Confirm
Yep,
that she got.
okay.
She's a green bubble person, not a blue bubble, so I can't send it on Wi-Fi.
She's stopping to get. She's stopping to
No,
get
because you guys would be like, "Oh, Matt, you're such a baby." No, that is now. Listen, okay, we need to slow down for a second. Explain what's going on.
Oh my gosh.
Why is it so gritty?
I'm going back.
I am moved over.
Pulverized.
It's ground up nuts and dates and stuff.
I'm just gonna do it.
It's actually just nuts.
Mackenzie, everybody, welcome to the show, Mackenzie. Welcome to the
Hello.
party. How are you doing today?
This is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm anxious and hot. It's not great.
Thank you, thank you.
Starving.
I'm still.
I would eat this if I wasn't starving.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get to that.
Okay,
we're gonna
that's
get. We're gonna
interesting.
get to the good stuff.
She said she would eat it if she wasn't starving.
You know what it reminds me of? Dog
Cat
treats.
shit. Oh,
Dog treats.
Yeah, I was a dog treat kid. It looked
Who
like bacon.
eats dog treats?
It looked like bacon.
Yeah, they
I
they
think
make.
there might be bacon in it too.
Now,
But he uses
I don't
high-grade
think it's
meats
that
like
bad.
sirloins,
okay.
It's
Here-
fantastic.
You know what this reminds me of?
bacon. Stay there.
I'm just.
I've lost complete control of the show, haven't I?
I love
Yes.
it. You know what this reminds me of? You know exactly what this is?
What?
When we're out on the road and we go to some restaurant that for whatever reason thinks it's a good idea not to have Bud Light available. Oh, but sir, we got this beer
Here,
that
wash
tastes.
it down with this.
Look for the ones with the red stem.
This reminds me of when you guys are like, "Oh, Matt, try this beer. It is so good." And not only is it horrible in the beginning, it just keeps getting worse in your mouth, and that's what's happening to me right now.
All the greens.
Here's some greens.
That wait.
Oh, it's
So,
the green screen.
That's there you go. That's
They're
that's
invisible.
dandelion greens. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm trying it too.
Oh, this is dandelion greens.
I love dandelion green salad.
So I've never had dandelion greens, but I hear on TikTok that it is truly one of the most amazing plants
It
to
is.
eat,
Cook
right?
Yes.
And the reason why we are told that dandelions, we should kill them is because Monsanto says, no, kill the dandelions because they own the rights to something that could be a Western-style medicine to prevent heart disease. But yeah, if we just go out and eat, I hate that you guys can't see it. Trust
I know.
me, this is
it's
green.
a dip. Put it in front of your shirt. So dandelions are one of those things. They're plants that have a really long taproot, and because it has such a long taproot, which is
It's
why
delicious.
they're so hard to people to pull out, is
Don't touch the cable.
in doing with the long taproot, it gets all the nutrients from the soil. So, and if it'll show up in your yard if your soil is very hard and compacted, because it actually helps aerate and break up like clay and all that kind of stuff. So we have tons of dandelions. And it's the flowers are the first food for bees in the spring. So very important.
That is amazing. I love those details. That is awesome. But is it true that they might be forcing us, brainwashing us to feel that dandelions are evil and we must spray them?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Could I get your tinfoil hat?
No.
No, I'm on board with this one now.
See what I mean?
It's okay.
I just want everyone to note. And Ingrid and I have this conversation a lot. Her and I actually agree on a lot of things. I am thankful you let me finish the statement to realize, oh man, Matt, you wow, really? I think that's amazing because here's what's about to happen.
Have you eaten that yet, or are you stalling?
I'm stalling.
Completely stalling.
No, here's the thing. So you're gonna give me dandelion greens.
Come on.
Where did the no? There's nothing you can
They're
do.
from my yard. I picked them.
Oh,
this
these are
morning.
from you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like to
kidding.
sweat them down with like a little bit of garlic and some cooked onions. Cooked onions, folks.
All right, so if
Oh,
you were
it's-
starving and you had to forage,
It's kind of peppery.
It is. It's a little peppery.
Peppery?
Yeah, those are now that's Japanese dandelion.
Hold on. Oh my God.
I think they might be more peppery.
Hold on.
This is quite pungent.
Yeah, the Japanese one are like a little bit stronger.
The red stem one is
I don't know if I
Japanese?
like this
Okay,
one.
so-
The red stem.
They're much better cooked. Bill, this is it like ASMR?
What's that?
It's when the people like chew into the microphone on TikTok and
Ooh, that's
stuff.
surprising.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
don't-
peppery. The Japanese
know
one.
if I can
The
do that
Japanese
one.
ones have they're a different looking plant. They have the red stem and they have big white flowers and a big stalk of flowers.
Like it.
All right, real quick. 91 people already. We are already past our 12:15 mark. Thank you so much for everyone that is here. We are live May 20th. I am being tortured right now with trying certain things that should we have the need to survive, which I'm a believer in. It's coming up deliberately, not on accident, but that's a different story. But this is what we used to do back in the old days, and this is what we should be doing. We as human beings, especially in Western medicine, have ruined our lives, and nature is right here to help us, and we're ruining nature.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's that whole conversation.
We've been fed a bunch of lies, especially in America, that like you need a green lawn and that dandelions are weeds and they're something undesirable, and they're really not. It's just we've been brainwashed.
Well, especially
to think that.
if it's one of the supposedly, and maybe we should get a doctor on, maybe two doctors. One that'll argue with the other one. That would be fun. That, you watch TikTok, you watch Instagram, and they're like, dandelion soup is the best thing you could do to prevent heart disease. And heart disease is the number one killer in the United States.
Yeah, dandelions there's so many medicinal purposes to so many plants. Because if you think about it, medicine all derived from plants or trees. Like aspirin is bark, and all these things that we get. So we don't take advantage of that. I mean, I wouldn't
through
eat
hard times.
Don't is because you can't patent it.
Through hard times, through fear, we are going to educate people as much as we can, as well as other people are. So there's good coming from the crap that's going on right now. All right. So again, what I was going to try to say, everyone, I do see the questions and comments coming in. We will get to it. We will talk about Coops.
You're stalling.
I am not stalling. I want to know why. Hold on. I want to know why you fed me a dandelion leaf.
Try this one.
And say, oh, it's peppery. There's nothing peppery about it. That was the most bitter.
That was bitter.
Even more bitter.
Have you ever had?
Oh, good. It's more
Have you
bitter.
ever had green peppercorns?
I have no idea. None would know.
Probably not.
Oh, let me wrap it up in some pemmican. Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
It's a lettuce wrap.
All right. So this is a Japanese dandelion.
Yes.
Did it come from Japan?
What is this?
It was cultivated in Japan. I bought the
Oh,
seeds from Baker
That's why it
Creek,
tastes like a
which
radish. I
showed
grow those.
has
Hold on,
heirloom
one at a time. One at a time.
has heirloom seeds.
they
Baker
didn't hear
Creek.
you.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. What were you-
it's a little bit. It's different. It doesn't spread the way.
Okay. Now,
dandelions
and
do.
truth be told, I mean, Ingrid, you bring some amazing microgreens, and we take them from you, and you grow them, you sell them. We take them from you and put them on our sandwiches and whatnot. And they're so good, but this is insane. What were you saying, Mackenzie? I'm sorry. We all want to hear what you're saying.
Go ahead.
I've already moved on.
Okay. So you want me to try this Japanese?
Just a little bit. I mean, I know it's not the best tasting, and usually you'd have it in a salad, or like Kenzie said, we would just kind
Too
of
much?
You look like a cattle.
like a cattle.
A cattle. Mathing is a big thing today.
Man, that was challenging.
It doesn't help when your brain is like pea soup.
Don't say pea soup in front of.
This was better than the
Yeah.
last one.
So, and now also sometimes they're, depending on the young leaves versus the big leaves, they're different things.
Dear God. If I'm hallucinating in an hour, I'm going to be pissed.
I swear
It's
you
gonna
won't
be so fun.
No, it's not fun.
You need to send the address for Mr. Man about the trailer to Eric.
I did.
To Eric. Jody did not get it because she's a green bubble.
I'm just gonna call her.
Okay,
Stand by,
buzzer.
folks.
Oh, you don't hear the you don't hear the sound effects.
I
All
don't
right.
hear anything.
All right, so again, if you guys have questions,
Generally.
please leave in the comments. I promise we're gonna get to them. Ingrid is gonna do a good job staying on top of whether it's chickens,
Oh my God.
coops. Welcome to. No, that was a great solution. Okay, all right. So I just got to send something off real quick. Oh, and of course I deleted it. Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay,
Sparky
that's
Prep.
getting worse.
I sold his American Coupe.
So in case you were
Who are
wondering
you?
who is to my left, this is Mackenzie. Flew down from New York.
So I eat nasturtiums quite often, actually.
Yeah, they're good.
But only the flower. I've never had the leaves. It's similar to a radish.
Yeah, every part of the nasturtium is edible, including the seeds.
And the flowers are beautiful.
Yeah, I just don't have flowers yet, but I do have the leaves.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, the nasturtium.
Hold on. So you guys got to understand what's going on right now with the show. No one can hear you. So I want people to, no, they can't. It's not as good. People want to hear you. So we're going to move on. Well, hold on. I'm going to get a microphone over there. So I'm going to get out of here. And you guys are going to do.
You have 2 more things to eat. Yeah.
Did you guys have this?
Little Japanese dandelion.
Did you guys already have this prep? Like, oh, we're going to mess with Matt today.
Yeah.
You know, oh God, now
It's
there's.
just water.
No, it was. Now there's green stuff floating in
There's
it.
duckweed in it?
It grows very quickly.
Thank you.
That-
See? Boom.
That's nasturtium.
Try the head. And you got earbuds. All right, never mind. Hold on. This is what?
It's called nasturtium. It's an edible flower, but the leaves are edible as well. You'll see it a lot in fancy salads, fancy restaurants.
So this is something that came from your.
This came from my garden.
Why am I hearing voices?
I don't know.
It's the leaves. Oh, the chewing.
It's peppery. I put all the peppery things in there.
Oh, come on.
No, fuck. Did you try it?
Your
That's
mouth.
my favorite one.
Yeah, they like it.
We got more.
You got one more.
No, I don't.
Duckweed. Let's move on.
Is that the tatsoi?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, we
Let's
got-
see
there's
you
one
eat
more
it.
thing.
She did eat
I
it.
have eaten half of
I
it.
ate the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't. You gotta. You don't.
Let's give Matt the one with bug holes.
Yeah, I had a customer say that she didn't want any. She didn't. She
I
was.
bet if you put
You know
a can
I
of
hate
Bud Light
doing this.
underneath your plants, the slugs
Nan
will
has got to
find
be in
it
tears
quicker
laughing
than
right now.
leaves.
Do we have any questions or comments? Can we help our audience here? We're torturing them right now, watching me be tortured.
Which one's this?
Mike says that it probably tastes better after either tequila or vodka shots.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Can someone bring that in for us?
So that's the tatsoi. What you got there?
This
I
is?
like
Yes.
this, actually.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we got something good now, finally?
I like it.
so tatsoi is a superfood. It is full of calcium and beta carotene.
Okay,
and
where do we
vitamin-
get tatsoi?
You grow it.
We don't buy it in the grocery store?
Well, you probably could if you went to a fancy store. I don't know where people are gonna find tatsoi. It's a combination of like bok choy and spinach.
I brought it.
There's bug poop on mine.
Of course.
When
That's
I
how
was
you
a
know
bug
it's-
guy.
And a cat hair.
That's how you know it's organic, not the cat hair, but the bug holes.
All right.
I probably brought the cat
You
hair
guys
with
can't
me.
see it. I so apologize. This is because of the green
Tatsoi.
screen.
It's a very like round. It looks like bok choy. It tastes kind of like bok choy.
Oh, well, that would explain why I like it.
Yeah. It's full of nutrients.
Oh my God, you ate the whole thing?
I'm hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
That's good.
Yeah. And I once had
A little bit of ranch. Mm.
I once had somebody get
What in the world is
Uh-oh.
this?
It's a pea. Oh, shoot.
No, it's edamame.
Yes.
I don't know. Give that one to him.
in case
It's a
anybody
s-
doesn't
it's
know,
ordered.
Pat
Let's get a flat one.
Matt
Then
does
these
not
turn
like
green when you
peas.
cook them.
Here's a tiny one. Give that one to him.
Look, it's a little baby one.
I don't understand how you can like just make that face with fresh peas. Is it a purple pea?
But
Oh,
they
yeah.
turn green when you cook them.
Yes, they do.
Only
So the
person would.
beans.
Oh God, I can't even talk about it.
They're
Would
so
understand is my
crunchy.
father. I was tortured with peas.
It's a little one. Just put it in your mouth.
All right, what is this called? You can see this one.
It's it's a pea.
It's I don't know. My
All right,
first
I've
picture's
had.
It's a
big.
purple pea.
This is a sugar snap pea.
Okay, we've had all these. Okay, people don't care about this.
Well, I was
anymore.
hungry, so I care.
Peas since you hate them so much.
This is a pea.
No, don't peel it. Don't peel it.
Just eat the whole pod.
Oh, you out of your mind?
Yes.
Just do it.
Yeah, because I don't think
Did
that.
you?
I've eaten 3.
Matt,
But I eat weird stuff for fun.
The whole thing.
So,
I mean, you ate the pemmican.
like, I go out at like a little troll and run through the
It's
forest
good.
finding
It's
mushrooms.
crunchy. It's
So, yeah, it's fantastic.
This
There's
is-
so many things that.
Hold on. There it is. I was just about to say it's good. There's the.
the pea aftertaste.
I thought maybe if it was the edible pod.
I think they're
It wouldn't
fantastic.
be so pea-ish. Here,
Okay,
that-
okay. We got to get on with the show. Chickens, eggs. Kristen and Mackenzie are going to show us how to water glass these, what survived. And they're going to talk
Ooh,
about that. They're going
this
to show
one's
you
very
guys how to
sweet.
preserve eggs for 2 years. Nice knowing you, Matt. I mean, okay, so that wasn't bad. Now, I don't eat this whole thing, right?
Do it. Yes, put the whole thing in your mouth.
That's
Watch.
actually better
Look, see?
than the purple.
You know, with all these things we're saying, I can just imagine the links are about to start popping up.
We didn't say
Are we
the
gonna
N
get
word.
spam bots this week?
Yeah, we didn't say anything about.
The purple one's edible pod?
Yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything's edible at least once.
Exactly.
And if they're growing now, they should be edible pod. Because
Those
the
aren't
other
bad.
kind-
Yeah. See, this whole idea that you hate
Stuck in
peas
my
when you
cheek
don't have
pockets like a
fresh.
hamster.
If you have fresh sugar snap peas, you will like peas.
Yeah, see? As long
Okay.
as they don't get too old.
Very
like-
good. Very well.
This
All right,
Okay.
12:30. Excellent job,
I don't know
ladies.
if I
Thank
would-
you. I love that you have Red Bull. I like to know where my Red Bull is. Someone? Red Bull? We're about to break 100 already. Thank you. So everyone out there viewing, thank you so much for being here. Questions, comments. Okay, we're going to get into chickens. Chicken coops, please share the show. You guys are making it worth it. Like, this is getting a what in the world? Okay.
They're my
So
jars.
I got some comments.
All right. Comments.
So Lisa Haymaker says she has 2 broody blue partridge Brahmas. I'm jealous. Sitting on 9 eggs.
Don't touch it. You can't. There's no room to touch it.
So
Sorry.
she's ecstatic.
We'll
Are
make it
you
work.
gonna?
I will handle it. I will get on it. I'm so sorry.
Snapped at.
Excuse me? No, you did. All right, go on.
All right, I
All
can't
right, Kristen,
anymore.
why don't you sit here?
Here, I'll scoot, and she can.
No, I have a plan. Why can't you be? Why do you always want to? Always arguing.
So here's a question for Kenzie. Last week it was said once the glassing jars open, they don't last so long. So how long after opening do they last? Or is it better to do several small jars versus one big jar?
Because I use them so quickly, I typically will do 2 or 3 jars about the size that you'll see. Mostly because I eat so many pickles, that's what I have handy. But if you're not going to go through eggs as quickly, I would probably recommend doing some smaller jars.
Like quart jars.
Right.
Or
And
2
it
quart
does-
jars.
While it does preserve them and keep them fresh, you're going to notice that the consistency is different if you were to grab an egg from your coop and crack it. It doesn't change the taste at all. It doesn't change the texture. But when you notice like store-bought eggs are a little bit runnier and the white expands when you put it in a frying pan, that's kind of what happens with this.
Okay. So they don't have that fresh egg
Right.
property.
Right.
But
You
still
know, the
delicious.
yolks are not quite as high. They do flatten out a little bit. Hang on, let me move the greenery. But it is a great way to preserve your eggs through, especially like winter months is when I do it.
Right.
Being that I live in, I think we're in like a zone 4 now where I am at, which is great because I'm just so sweaty here.
And I had the AC cranked.
Well, you came down when we have like 95-degree weather.
They invited me with all the spiders and the heat, and I'm pretty sure they're just trying to get rid of me.
Maybe. I don't
I'm
think
convinced.
All right, I start putting these in with the pointy side down.
Wait,
right?
do you even have liquid in there yet?
No. So
you put the eggs in first.
I put the eggs in first because I always make an excess of liquid.
Okay.
And if you put the liquid in first, then you're trying to like bob for eggs. It's easier to arrange them in an empty jar and then pour the liquid over top.
Okay, which is what Matt suggested.
And you'll notice
our
that this
fearless
is not
leader.
necessarily like the cleanest jar because I have a hard time with math and following directions.
Oh, we were both struggling. I don't know. We didn't have enough coffee. trying to do the calculations.
Right. So then I
and-
thought I mix in a Red Bull, and now I'm just anxious and fast.
Yeah, just wait till those greens kick in.
Because so many nutrients and fast.
Yes. See, at least you have a nutritious green
so
breakfast.
This is what. Oh, everything's backwards. So this is what I like to use for putting my liquid in and putting my eggs in too. It just so happened that this was kind of what we did. It hasn't really dissolved.
So that has
right.
this
has
the hydrated lime.
Yep.
And distilled
the
water?
pickling lime and distilled water.
In a Mount Olive pickle jar, which, by the way, Mount Olive, right here in North Carolina.
Yeah. So if there's like two things that you should know about me is that I love pickles and I'm going to be late.
Ooh, that's me too.
Yeah.
Great.
Also, number 3 is I make a mess of everything. So there's already things everywhere.
And we both have cats named Beans.
Yes. My beans is horrible.
All right, I'm sorry, Ingrid. We're going to have to share a mic, but I guess I talk loud enough. I'm sure people can still hear me, but that's okay.
Let me just move it in the middle.
You know,
Oh,
just
thank
the
you.
thought that my eggs that my chickens are laying are so pretty. This could actually just stay on a shelf and be decorative
Absolutely.
too.
And you know, like what you could also do is drill the holes in them and blow the eggs out.
You're good.
And then you can paint eggshells and they make beautiful.
Do you do that?
I do.
Have
not.
you done that?
I don't really have a very large attention span or patience.
I just want to let everyone know, thank you so much. 106, the show has
Okay.
continued to grow, and I might have
We're ready.
Ingrid's mic so
Okay.
hot
So
that
I
I
think
think I sound
I might
really
maybe
loud.
stand up for this.
You sound fine.
Okay, thank you. All right, so hold on. So you got a jar, and you put the eggs in there pointed side down. Okay. And again, if you're just joining us, thank you so much. If you have any questions about chickens or chicken coops, and today we are talking about getting ready for the full-on food shutdown, and we're going to be in survival mode in a great way. If you have chickens or you're able to get some eggs, especially fresh eggs, you are going to be able to store them for 2 years. Now, hold on, slow down. So have you guys already explained what's in this Mount Olive solution that Mackenzie is showing off?
We did 1 ounce of pickling lime for every
1 quart.
quart.
Now, did you show the pickling lime that it was very hard to find, by the way?
Yes. I think between the two of us, we went to 4 stores.
That's crazy. Now, why is that normal?
It was sold out at Walmart.
Well,
But I got it at IGA.
so it lasts a long time. When you find it and buy it, it lasts.
But has it been hard to find in the past?
No.
And now it is.
Well, even last year,
Well, you have to consider too that this time of year, people are starting their gardens. People are gearing up for preserving their foods.
Right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And I
okay.
remember, like, I guess it was either last year or the year before where you couldn't find bull jars.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a
or
big
if you
bull
did
jar
find the
shortage.
jars, you couldn't find the
Lids.
seals and lids.
Yep.
So it's always something, and it's always going to be something. It just so happened that in this area at this particular time, it was not easy to find.
And I did find it when I just looked up pickling lime and the Instacart link showed up. It told me where it is.
That's what I did too.
Oh,
so
yeah?
when we got
Huh.
back last night, I tried to Instacart it, but I'm bank account guy.
Yeah, and you don't even need to follow through with it. Instacart just tells you where to go find it.
Yeah.
So that was a little tip I didn't know. All right, let's go for it.
Okay. So this is the 1 ounce to 1 quart ratio. I'm gonna make this is gonna be
Yeah,
messy.
go ahead. Stand up. That's okay.
Okay. I'm stuck. Oh god, this is gonna be a mess.
Nah, you got this. Look at that. Oh, that sounds so satisfying.
Okay, leave some room for some more eggs. I'll put some more eggs in there later. Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
So is it supposed to be really cloudy?
It will. So
But
it
it'll
will
settle.
And I may not have given it like a lot of time to dissolve.
Are
because,
you
again,
supposed to? Are you supposed to?
I usually let it sit for a couple hours, mostly because I get
Oh.
sidetracked and do other things.
Now, any kind of
rushed it?
any kind of particular
think so.
water. I mean, are we just using tap water, well water,
it's-
distilled?
It's
Distilled.
filtered water.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's not. It's tap water. I totally lied.
Thank you. Now, okay, hold on. For people that are watching right now or listening.
If you use tap water, you should let it sit at least overnight.
Right.
Yes.
And why is that?
It lets the air breathe or the water breathe. I don't know. I had to Google
harmful chemicals
It
dissipate.
gets all the harmful chemicals out of the water.
I got it
Harmful
in my
chemicals.
mouth.
Oh, we
in our-
rushed it.
What do you mean? You rushed what?
Well, we used tap water.
It's on my face. I licked my lips. It's fine.
What's going on? Explain to me what just happened, Mackenzie.
I'm a train wreck of a human.
Here you go, train wreck.
None of that is true. I tell you what. It was.
I just get a little frazzled sometimes, but I had the liquid on my hand and then I touched my face and then I did it again.
Why does it taste bad?
It's just
No, you just should
Slimy.
probably
I got
wash
it.
your
I got it on my hands.
hands. Me too.
It's like, I'm
also
all
spilled
chalky
it-
now.
I spilled it on my legs. It's everywhere.
Okay, so we got the eggs in the jar. How much water was that, would you say, that you dumped in
2
there?
quarts.
That was 2 quarts.
Okay, so now.
Just shy of.
Okay, so let's say. Okay, what is the next step now?
cover it.
Seal it.
Seal it.
Well,
what are we
not,
doing?
Not seal it. Just cover it.
Just cover it.
There's a lid that goes on here. It's probably in the
Now,
kitchen.
hold on. So you're saying there's a difference between covering it and sealing it.
Sealing is when it, like when you get a jar and it says "Do not open if seal is popped." That's sealed. So it's heat sealed and airtight,
Okay, so we're not going to go
which
to
is
the
different than closing a lid.
Okay.
So, but we're just going to
good
close it,
point.
right?
Yeah, this does
Good
not
point.
have to
Okay.
be sealed. I usually just put a lid on it and put it.
All right, let's put a
Like
lid
in a
on it. Let's
cupboard.
see it. Where's this lid?
The lid's in
I
the kitchen.
lost it.
All right, so that's
So
literally.
this is the maybe not the best way to do it
Oh,
with the tap
learn
water
from
and no
us.
lid.
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Here's what I'm saying.
I think we're doing great.
You guys are doing wonderful. It was that easy to preserve eggs up to 2 years. But Mackenzie, you're saying yours don't last that long because either you're consuming them or is it not?
My chickens don't lay eggs in the winter.
So it's okay. But are the eggs able to last for 2?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, that is amazing. I think that is still absolutely amazing. I want everyone to know
And
about.
there's other things you can do too. If you don't have access to pickling lime and dehydrated lime, you can freeze them. Put them in muffin containers and then freeze them and put them in a plastic bag.
You mix them first, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like scrambled egg mix.
I've seen like on the TikTok where people like freeze the whole egg and then like slice it into things and then put it in the frying pan. It seems weird. I don't feel like it's a good thing to do. It's a hack, supposedly.
Okay.
But the nice thing about this is you don't need refrigeration and you don't need a freezer.
Right.
So should the power grid go down and you want to use what little power you have, if you have any, this is the way to go.
That's a great way to do it. Yeah.
Not that we're doing any predictions or scare tactics.
Oh, I
or-
totally am. Listen, I mean, why not be prepared?
Yeah.
I mean, there are some scary
There's
things.
nothing wrong with being prepared.
That's exactly it. And what a great way to use chickens to prepare, whether it's eggs or if you're raising them for meat, for whatever reason. I mean, it's just, a lot of people are talking about it, you know, and that's why I wanted to be part of that conversation. And I never knew about this. And if it wasn't for the conversation about prepare, yeah, let's see you eat it, Kristen.
There is a cat hair on it.
I bet there
It could
is.
be from me.
All
Could
right.
be from you. Beans.
All right. So if you guys have any
It's
questions, and there are questions coming in, Coop
like
related, chicken related. So you guys,
Beef jerky.
Yeah,
It really
some-
tastes
somebody-
like soft
Okay.
beef jerky.
Somebody's asking how big an area would you recommend for keeping 4 hens?
Are they free ranging?
40 square feet. At least.
At least.
They should check out our website.
Give them space to be a chicken. But, you know, per industry standard, each chicken should have about 10 square foot of space.
Which really isn't enough.
It's
Let's
not a
face
lot.
it.
Chickens take up a lot of room. If you have your chickens out free ranging, you'll notice how far away from the house they get, how far away from the coop they'll get. If something interests them and they want to go over to that tree a half acre back, that's not going to stop them.
and the other thing is, we're talking about run space, not even the hen house space.
Right, which is completely different.
Yeah,
Right.
they're talking about hen.
But you also see things where each chicken should have 4 square foot of space in the hen house, but they're not moving around. They're sleeping and laying eggs.
Right. So I always want to make sure people understand there's a big difference. When we start talking about square footage required for a chicken coop, you got the run and you got the hen house. Those are going to be 2 different numbers. But talking about square footage in the hen house, I think is so wrong. It's about, is there enough bed space to sleep at night? And is there plenty of spaces or nest boxes for them to lay their eggs? Has
That's
nothing
right.
to do with square footage. But when it comes to the run, definitely square footage. And I don't care how big your run is, free ranging is always better.
Absolutely.
So Julie says that she's heard that people would eat dandelions during World War II and food was scarce.
I think that's why I'm so used to eating them and have had that kind of in my whole life. My grandma used to make dandelion salad all the time and dandelion greens.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not uncommon for there to be like either mustard greens or dandelion greens or purple dead nettles also.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh,
I had a bunch of those. The chickens love dead nettles.
That I give them to my chickens all the time.
They love
Their
it.
yolks have just finally started getting back to that like beautiful orangey yellow color after winter. I unfortunately don't have anything to do with the outside during those months because it's like the tundra.
But yeah, all those things that Matt
and they
ate,
grow back
the chickens
quickly,
like too.
Yes. They're great in salads, but growing up, my grandma would like wash foam plates and can everything, which is where I learned to do a lot of the things that I did, which my mom had taught me, and we've just kind of done for forever.
just getting you guys in the shot.
I'm not used to being on camera.
All right. Are
I
you
work
ready to
from
get off?
home.
Are you ready to get off? You want to
No,
help answer some
I'm-
questions?
I'll help you answer questions.
Yes, of course. All right. So again, if you're just joining us for whatever reason, we are live right now in our shop just north of Raleigh, North Carolina. A nice cool day today. We're probably going to push about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It is May 20th. If you guys have any questions, comments regarding chickens, chicken coops, or really, I mean, we've been focusing today a lot about what are we going to do if we have to grow our own food, and what a great way to preserve your eggs with water glassing. Ingrid, real quick, what did you think about that water glassing?
I'm going to do it this year if I get enough eggs, or if Kristen doesn't break eggs and brings me some extra eggs because she has more chickens than I do. But I would really like to.
Oh, look how clear that pond water is.
I'd like to preserve my eggs for the winter instead of having to.
I might have to eat that.
All right. And also, just to remind everyone, there's a very good chance we're all gonna. I've invited ourselves over rudely to Ingrid's house, and I thought about going live tomorrow, showing off Ingrid's house and all the things that she does. So not only just all the plants and all the great things you're growing on your property, but of course taking a look at your chickens, looking at one of the original American coops ever made. Also, I just want to let everyone know. Ingrid just finished a video going up to YouTube. It's not very long, but that's good. We're trying to shorten our videos, but it's a assembly video of the chicken guard.
Right.
Chicken Guardian, I guess, which is the automatic run door. And Ingrid, I tell you, what an amazing video.
Thank you.
When will it be uploaded?
Monday.
Why Monday? It's done.
Because it's Friday now.
No. People don't want to wait.
Because I have to get a thumbnail, I got to get a title, I got to get a description, I got a couple tweaks.
You guys are going to absolutely love it. And hopefully we'll have some more videos coming up. But Ingrid, you just did an amazing job on it.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of the work you've done and what you've learned.
Thank you. Well, I just thought it might be helpful for people that buy a coop and then realize, oh, you know what? I should have gotten a chicken run door and I didn't. So here's how you can install
There's
it
so
after.
many things.
I know people don't see how messy this desk is.
It's so funny, and I
like a
don't
broken
either.
egg in front
you
of
know,
me.
I work from
course
home.
there
I'm not
is.
in the office anymore, and coming down here, there's
I can
so
make you
stimulated.
I can make you a chicken poop necklace.
I would love one. I would love nothing more than a chicken poop necklace.
All right, so there's some questions. May I?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. So Kristen J is asking, have you built any jail cells within a coop pen for ex-broody hens or injured hens, or any other reason you need to separate a chicken from others?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
There's videos on that.
I've just I never heard of them called jail cells.
Well,
I'll be honest, I don't know
I
if I've
refer to
seen-
them as that quite a bit.
Really?
When people break broodies, I call it a jail cell because it's. I
Don't break the broody.
Exactly. It stresses them out. It's not a great thing to do. And when you isolate them like that, it's like being in a jail cell.
Oh, sorry.
It
I know,
really
but
could
a lot
cause
of
more
people-
stress.
Right. A lot of people will do that. And if you have good luck with it, you know, I try not to push like my chicken keeping experience onto people, but I don't like to break my broodies. I will let them hatch eggs, or I will give them day old chicks. and then let them go to other homes if I don't have space.
But but to answer the question, yes, we have done it. But if you don't break the broody, like Mackenzie's saying. Real quick before I forget, also I did want to mention something that I noticed. A gentleman I think's been on the show once, who doesn't get the credit he deserves. Mr. Evan Archer, you hear me talk about him a lot. He's up north, holding the fort down with the shop up there. And if you don't know who Evan is, he has been with us since day one. He is my right-hand man. He is the brains of the Coupe designs and just knows everything about the Coops, in and out, down to every count of nail, whatever. I want to ask everyone for just some thoughts, prayers, positive juju. He's going to be going through some hard times here coming up with him and his family. So any positive thoughts and prayers we can send them, definitely appreciate it. Keep him in your thoughts. And I know everything will work out well, but just I wish Evan was here. I wish I could show off more of what he's doing. He just is another one of those people, kind of like they just don't get the credit that they deserve behind the scenes. And I always want to make sure to be able to share that with everyone, because it's not just us in front of the cameras. I'm so thankful Mackenzie took the time to come down here. I know it's not easy for her, but again, Mackenzie, I can't thank you enough. But again, please, for Evan Archer, thoughts and prayers for him and his family.
Amen.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I made it a bigger deal coming down here than I had to.
Yeah, that is true. But you got to do it, and I'm so proud of you. I'm
I don't
glad
leave
you're
my
here.
house. I'm like a hermit.
I know.
Yeah, a lot of us are like that now.
So just a reminder, coming up in 10 minutes, we have a surprise. We have a surprise
already?
coming up. I want to see how, see what I mean? So we're holding at 100. So again, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions regarding chicken coops, we are going to keep getting through that. At 1 o'clock, there's going to be a little surprise coming up that I can't wait. And moving on, you guys ready for some more questions and comments?
What's the record so far?
108 today.
Nice.
You've done it. Good job, ladies.
Yeah, I actually forgot, Mackenzie. Did you want fresh hemp, 2-year aged hemp, or the 4-year?
Dealer's choice.
Okay, this is the 2-year.
Oh, I was gonna say
nice, right in the middle.
Yeah, how about a mixture of a little bit of everything?
I have some 1-year-old poop left.
Well, now you're gonna have it around your neck.
Nice.
Welcome to the club.
Yes.
Here you go. Make sure that's on there so it doesn't fall in your food.
Here. Oh yeah, that would be a little gross. Look, it's perfect.
Oh, so pretty.
Wait, hold on. So Courtney White says, I read what? What?
Nasturtium
Oh, I would never have gotten that right.
is great for chickens too.
And an antibiotic for them.
Yeah.
I wonder what in it makes it a natural antibiotic. I've also heard that like pumpkin is a natural dewormer.
Yeah. Oregano is a natural antibiotic.
I've never experimented with it. Luckily, I have a very healthy flock. I did just recently go through like some vent gleat, Epsom salt and baths, and she's fine. But you know, these are all things that you kind of experience when raising chickens. They're birds.
Courtney,
they do things.
Courtney also says some studies say it's more powerful than commercial antibiotics in suppressing common bacteria to chickens. So, and then she said, Joan said that she found that her chicks like muscadine grape leaves. So I started growing muscadine because being from New York, I was trying to grow like Niagara grapes and Concord grapes, and they don't grow well here,
Makes
folks.
sense.
So I grew muscadines, which I find disgusting, but
I'm not a huge fan.
but the chickens love grapes, and not only does it shade the chicken run area, but we are providing food and treats for the chickens. And they do like the leaves. They're eating the leaves on my blueberry bushes and eating green blueberries right now. And they're eating.
I think purposeful planting is amazing.
Yeah.
When you can incorporate that into like your chickens and your own life.
Purposeful planting.
Yeah.
That's another good way, because we often talk about companion planting. That's same thing, right? Just a different. I've never heard it.
Well, companion planting is you plant certain things to help the other plant. So a lot of times you plant something around like basil around tomatoes, or things that would help
Oh, wow.
keep
And like
tomatoes.
That sounds great, because I love
planting
it.
marigolds around your garden.
Right.
You know,
For certain pests, to keep certain pests away.
You can use the earth to your advantage rather than immediately defaulting to commercial alternatives.
Right. Spraying or dealing with something after the fact.
Real quick, I want to thank Mike Trapp once again, as always, being here. He says, I love this show. Drama, comedy, horror, education rolled up in one reality show about chickens. Mike, I appreciate that. I hope everyone else loves that. So speaking of which, I just did want to tease a little bit. We did Kristen and I and a new gentleman teaming up with us. His name's Paul, who is helping us get more TikToks out, some more of the YouTube shorts, the Instagram shorts, things like that. He came out and filmed a full-on walk around of us observing a coop that someone else built. And I just want to let people know that there's going to be an awesome video coming out where it's going to be one of those Coop it or cluck it. And just to maybe get a little behind the scenes.
Is it not cluck it or chuck it?
Cluck it or chuck it?
What are we deciding?
There were so many
Don't
good
ask
ones.
me.
There's
So
Well,
many.
let us know that because it's turned down. You guys will see it in the final video. I don't want to ruin the ending, but the coop it's fascinating. Because
I'm excited to see it.
When we pulled up, we're like, dang, that's a good looking chicken coop. But I tell you what, it brought back so many memories of all the things we had to learn. The coop is so bad. We're going to end up, she wants the whole thing replaced. We ended up telling her, I didn't tell you?
You didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, there's so many things structurally that scared me to death. I was like, there's just no way. And I could tell how upset she was. And I couldn't believe how hard it was. For me, I didn't think I was going to have that hard of a time. But I did just because I felt like I was just delivering horrible news. But anyways, that will be coming up. Mike Trapp, as always, appreciate the acknowledgement. We're trying to hit all the check all the boxes for entertainment and education. That is the idea. And if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments.
So Shabby Paints said, who got the golden bell last week, to check my spam. The shirt was sent, I think, like 2 days ago. So I just forwarded on to the person taking care of it.
Google
I didn't
hates
respond
me
back
also,
to you.
It's okay.
No, I got her email. I totally got her email. It's on its way to you.
Yes, Shabby Paints, thank you so much for that. Hopefully we remember. I think Kristen and I did practice it a little bit, and we're going to try to do it for real, our little sign-off towards the end. Lisa Haymaker has another comment. You can water glass them in 3 or 5 gallon food grade buckets too.
I have seen that.
You have that many eggs?
No, and I also can't get the lids off.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's extremely hard.
Where, I've worked in the service industry for almost 9 years also, and those freaking pickle buckets.
Yeah, it's tough.
That
and trying to separate them when you nest them inside each other's also.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, man. I am not a very graceful human. You want to see me struggle through life. That's a surefire way to do it.
Judy Umstead asked also are they washed eggs, and you shouldn't wash the eggs before you put them in for the water
I think
glassing.
we're counting on that bloom.
This is what you'll notice as you water glass your eggs. This water will clear right out, and you'll notice the lime start to set on top of the eggs. It's completely normal, and that's what it should do. The reason you don't wash the eggs is because that water with the lime will not permeate the shell.
And here's what I would like to do, if we could. Can we date that jar? And can we say, you know what? 2 years from now, live with Video Chicken, we're going to go into the kitchen here at Carolina Coops, and we're going to cook them up. And we're going to find out if we all suffer from food poisoning.
Yeah, let's do it before 2 years.
Okay, pick a date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make sure we write that down. Maybe our viewers have an idea.
Well, why don't we do it a year from now? No?
I want to push it.
Well,
should we do some? We'll do some.
We didn't really dissolve it in there.
I feel like if
use
we're
tap
going to do that, we
water.
should do it the right way.
Yeah.
Not how I
Whoa, hold on. I'm under the impression we did it the right
I don't
way.
know. Do as I say, not as I do.
Unbelievable. All
I
right.
don't know. I don't know if that's a big deal or not. So let's have them this winter.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
It sounds like you either going to do it right or you did it wrong, and it doesn't matter if it's a year or 3 months or 2 years.
I feel like it's like on the cooking shows, like we should have done it the right way and be like, this is what it should look like.
Yeah, but we don't really do show prep.
Running, literally running,
Yeah.
and I don't do that. If you
we
know
had a
me, you know I
meeting
don't
before
run.
the show. Remember, Matt?
If I'm running, other people should run because something's wrong.
You know, and we had a great meeting, I'd like to ask. You guys just proved to me once again, especially when Mackenzie busts out the length of the A-Kutch roofing, and she knew by those numbers exactly what Coupe went on.
Well, I used to
she's
order
impressive.
the things.
I know.
She's impressive.
Yes, it just, but I hope you guys realize, like, dang, this is why I want everyone to know all the details, because it helps you just be that much better at your job.
Yeah, we're gonna go see some Coops this weekend because my 3-year anniversary is coming up, and I've yet to see a Coop.
In real life, yes.
Well, I mean, we had the Cali Coop
Yeah.
outside of the shop, but I sold that, and the guy came and picked it up, and that wasn't like the best example of Carolina.
So this is so funny. Mike Trapp says the key to making the show grow in numbers is to feed Matt weird food and watch his reactions.
Well, we'll put that on the calendar, Mike. For once a month, we will feed him something.
That's right.
Will
That's
Matt
right.
eat this?
Yes,
Let's call it.
it'll be what's growing in Ingrid's garden.
And will Matt eat this?
Ooh, Misty has an interesting comment. This is coming up a lot right now.
It is.
Let's go ahead.
I'm worried about getting my chicken since you guys are behind on shipping. Should I cancel my babies? Do you know how far behind for shipping?
Okay.
She's getting a penthouse.
Okay, thank you. Which Coupe? Okay, Carolina or American style?
American?
My understanding is we're only 2 weeks, pushing 3 weeks behind, which I know may sound
Behind
like
our lead time, which is currently October.
Wait.
For the penthouse Coupe.
If someone orders,
No, she ordered it. She's coming up soon, so
Right.
it should be our current backlog because she's.
Wait, is this the one up in Virginia? Does that name sound familiar? Either way, I don't want anyone to cancel their babies.
Yeah, but you got to think about where she's going to put them.
Yeah, no,
This
I get
is
it.
like putting the cart before the horse. So
Right.
Yeah,
we said.
She
which
did
I've
text
done.
me, so let's see.
See, my this is coming up a lot, and being 2 to 3 weeks behind in North Carolina shop, I know to us sounds amazing. It's still hard, I'm sure, for a lot of our customers to hear, but it's better than when we've been 20 weeks behind.
20. We've been up to, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember before I was in sales sending out emails that, and you know, this was like peak pandemic, but
yeah,
there's still effects leading to that, and you know, there are things that you're always going to encounter: absences, mechanical failures, you know, things like that, and trying to combat that as best as we can. Luckily, has only put us 2 weeks behind.
Right. So I would say for this particular viewer, customer, give us a call. Just give us a call. But in general, for other people that are watching, you know, the best thing to do is always get your coop before you get your baby chicks. People do underestimate how fast they're going to grow. I would just say, just give us a call, and we're very good at figuring out a win-win for everyone.
So I love our audience because they love to answer the questions for people that we don't get to. So thank you. You guys are the best. So Will asked, won't the lime kill the bloom on the egg? Because we were talking about, do you wash your eggs? And people said, no, don't wash them. Take your cleanest eggs, don't wash them, and put them in for the water glassing. And then, because you want to keep the bloom on there, because the bloom protects the egg from bacteria.
Right.
So Will asked, won't the lime kill the bloom? And then Kevin Brooks said the lime will seal the bloom and not kill it.
Yes.
To the opposite. So,
and I don't, in all honesty, I haven't looked into necessarily like how it works. I just know that it's kind of like a tried and true thing. Had I done my research and been a little bit more prepared, I could have answered that better.
no, it's fine. I mean, that's what I mean.
I just like to
our
fly
audience,
by the seat of my pants.
Our audience knows the answer, so that's great. And Joan also said to Misty to get your baby chicks and keep them in a brooder or a plastic storage bin or a bathtub. Mm-hmm. And she said, of course, my patience was about 4 weeks with poultry in the house. That's about it, right,
I put
Kristen?
mine in the garage.
Yeah.
How long is your patience, Kristen, with poultry?
Yeah, the dust just gets me. I mean,
yeah.
I'm usually pretty tolerant, but
And somebody asked, Julie asked, does it matter if the eggs are fertilized or unfertilized?
no.
No.
Okay.
And there's a difference between, like, you know, fertile eggs and fertilized eggs. So you can have a hen and a rooster and have eggs that are fertile and not yet fertilized by a rooster either. And you wouldn't necessarily know until you crack it open. So, I don't know. Just put your eggs in. It'll be good.
Okay, we get another question. Medicated or unmedicated food? We get this quite a bit.
I don't typically use medicated food.
I would say don't use medicated until you see some issue to medicate, and then use medication. It's probably not good to use medication when you don't need to.
I feel like if a hatchery or a farm and feed store is urging you to use a medicated food, in my eyes, that would be kind of a red flag. You can, when you get your chicks, you can add electrolytes to their water, add some yeast to their food and make sure that they are growing in that way. But if they're urging you to use medicated food, it means maybe they don't have the best practices. And that's the way I kind of look at it. I don't know if that's a good way to look at it, but I don't know.
So somebody was also asking about what to grow for chickens because feed is becoming scarce. And Kristen, I know you got some grains.
Yes, I did. And I have a picture of all of I got cow pea, sorghum, sun hemp, buckwheat, sunflower, and millet.
I have all those except for millet.
You can pop sorghum like popcorn.
I'm going to grow the grains.
I think that's awesome.
So I don't know how you do the cow peas are.
They had it in the warm weather. They had a different variety in the warm season and the cool season.
Well, cow peas grow, they call them field peas here.
Yeah.
And they grow like crazy. And they can take the drought and the heat of the summer. And eating them, they're delicious, I found out. And I get the purple hulled, pink-eyed cow peas. And
that sounds so fun.
Oh, they're so good.
Okay,
and
I've never heard of them.
Sorry to interrupt the current
either.
show. We do have that 1 o'clock
yes.
surprise I want to talk about.
Good.
Okay.
So actually, if I could have Mackenzie and Kristen step out of the camera.
Well, it's good. I need to go wash my hands. It smells like chicken poop and pemmican and
lime.
Yeah, I could go for a wash.
So now we have an empty chair for those everybody. Good.
That makes it look like I had that.
Please don't. Please don't.
She's gonna see how dirty the desk is.
That's okay. So somebody asked how can we continue to feed them during the winter if feed is not available? Will squash keep long enough for chickens? There you can do. I like to do wheatgrass. Grow wheatgrass trays inside.
Yeah, I asked the feed place how long the feed would last. Let's say we wanted to stock up on feed. They said like 2 months, but the grain would last 6 months if you got whole grain. So either one of those really doesn't sound great to me.
The dry grains would last, or
like a scratch, a whole grain scratch type.
That's exactly
thing.
what.
I feel like as long as it's in like a cool, dry place.
Yeah,
you don't want it like in a greenhouse situation or. Then they start to sprout
Okay.
and ferment.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Nan, can you go have a seat in front of the camera for everyone?
What?
I'm going to join you. Just trust me, everyone. Give me 1 second. We're going to have a changing of the guard, if you will. I know Nan has no clue. She's mad at me. She's eyeballing me like, why are you putting me on the spot like this? My daughter's bawling. She doesn't want to do flashcards. Yes, just please. If everyone listens to me and trusts me, things go so much smoother.
We do trust you.
Okay, so now we got a lot of background
I
noise.
know.
And
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Oh my lord, this place is a disaster.
Well, it is, and this show is
Okay, here, come
today's
on, we got a producer
today's
here today.
today's show is
Not my turn. That's okay. That'll be fine. Look at Nan.
I
One of
know.
our viewers has taken the time. We have another surprise from a anonymous viewer, and this is for you, okay? And your daughter, thank you, Jetta. Come on in, baby. All right, welcome to the family drama. Come on in. Jetta has been keeping this a secret. She's been dying to be with you. Come on in. No? Okay. I'm going to come in. So if you're not sure what's going on, then you missed the last 2 shows, and I highly recommend going back and watching them. Someone, we don't know who, anonymous viewer and customer, she's been giving us a couple hints here and there. Thank you. Has been sending us just the most amazing gifts. And more importantly, like I couldn't get through mine. The letters that she has written to us is amazing. And like I was saying earlier, here's Nan. Nan and I have been together, going on maybe 26, 27 years now. 2 children, a business, dogs. Nan never wants to get in front of the camera, never wants to take the credit for what she deserves. But she's that person, especially if you own a family-owned business, understands what I'm about to say, and that is, if it wasn't for Nan,
This is why.
if it wasn't for Nan, we would be bankrupt. I'd probably be dead. Who knows?
Look at what you guys have done.
So thank you, Nan. I just asked her to get off the phone with a customer, which we would never do.
Never.
Never. Your daughter's been waiting all week she had to keep this as a surprise.
Make the sale. Talk
And
to the customers.
I just-
Answer the phone.
All right, talking to the mic. I
am.
I love that we have a viewer on, we don't know who it is, sent you a box.
Absurd bird? Is that
No,
what
no,
it
no,
is?
no. Let's be clear. That's who it's coming from.
This bird's absurd.
This bird's absurd,
.com.
but we don't know who the customer is. So can you go ahead and open this up?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she got the apple.
These are the most amazing.
Oh my God, isn't that gorgeous? It's an owl.
What?
Look at
What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I love it.
this. Especially because Nan's not a big chicken person. She gets the predator.
That makes perfect. That makes perfect sense.
I didn't think about that.
Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful, though.
I love it.
Such a great owl.
All right, so I just, I didn't. This is something that just doesn't happen very often, and you guys, you have to trust me. If I'm willing to, especially get someone off the phone with a customer, you gotta take these moments, and this is just so great. What the show has done, what the company has done, and Nan, what you have done to help. I refer to you as the glue that helps hold this all together. You're never willing to take the credit. I wanted everyone to see you, talk to you real quick, but see that whoever this viewer is has just put so much thought into giving us these gifts, and I just think it's absolutely amazing.
I love owls.
I didn't know that.
They eat chickens?
So, and it makes perfect sense because in a way you are the wise one, the owl around here in a way. So I can see, I can see how that happens. So I just didn't want to miss out on that
His
opportunity.
little feet.
Oh boy, you're crying. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Happy tears.
Everything's
There's
fine.
tissues. Is it really that big of a mess in here?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Nan. Thank you, Jetta. I'll let you guys get back to doing what you were doing.
Thank you.
Thank you to whoever.
Anonymous fan.
Yes. I mean, look at these. Here's Kristen's that was a puppet. And, no, we got to get
not
away.
too close to the owl.
Yeah.
Not too close
Okay,
to the
come
owl.
on.
Yeah.
No.
So, all right. That's all. All right. So,
No, we don't want stuffing coming out.
I love him. His name is X.
Is it really?
X the owl.
It's on the tag, right?
No, that's my name.
Forrest.
Oh, that's
His
your
name
name.
is Forrest.
It's not.
Oh, she changed it. Okay.
All right. Thank
Well,
you very
thank
much.
you,
All right,
yes.
back to work.
I have to go
Thank you,
call the customer back.
Yes.
Happy Tie-Dye Friday.
Yes. Tie-dye Friday. Oh, the green's not showing up in your.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, and thank you to the very thoughtful customer
Yes.
who
I
did
wish
this.
we knew. Yeah, Kristen, if I can get you back in here, thank you.
I have an idea.
We do, and I tell you, it's just absolutely awesome. Okay, wow, you have no idea what just took place to pull Nan in here, and my poor daughter, she's been waiting. I mean, what 8-year-old keeps a secret
I had to go wash my hands.
for this long? And it looks like it's a snow globe with all the. Interesting. All right, thank you guys for that. I just, again, like I was trying to say, I hate that Nan never gets the credit that she deserves, but she refuses to take the credit and to get in front of everyone. So, and then Nan, thank you for doing that because I just literally, she had no clue. What are you doing here? Why did you just bring up pond?
I don't know. I'm considering that.
No, there's no way. You'll get
Oh, by the way, Kristen, I asked Sean if he wanted me to bring duckweed, and he said no, because it's just too much.
Too much, yeah.
He's like, no, thank you.
Wait, what's too much?
It replicates too much.
Yeah. And I have a little pond.
It's supposedly it doubles almost every day or something. I don't know. Fact check me, please.
So,
Oh.
what pond did you get this from? No, don't do it because I don't need you sick.
Is it a pond, a pool, a puddle? What are we
I mean,
talking?
what are you supposed to do? Just go right to the pond and just start eating this? Or do you cook it? Do you disinfect it? Make sure you're not going to have dysentery? No, don't. Now you're going to be sick all week.
Oh, well,
You are
we got a flash alert from Greg Wilson. If anybody will be using Sherwin-Williams Woodscape stain on their Coupe, they're doing a 30% off sale for the next few weeks.
That is
He's getting ready to stain his
That-
Coupe this
that's
weekend.
significant.
That is significant.
Yeah, because
It's expensive. It's Sherwin-Williams we love.
we do. Should be a sponsor.
Yes,
And
can
it
you
is kind of
sponsor us?
expensive.
Sherwin-Williams, you didn't read my letter, did you?
Did somebody say it was
Mr. Williams.
$90 a gallon?
It's. I haven't. I don't look anymore.
Yeah, that might be a rumor. Fact check me, please.
No,
I
it
thought I
probably
heard
isn't.
someone. What?
It probably isn't.
Yeah,
Also, okay, so today, just so you guys know, and we're going to wrap up the show here because we have the hopefully potential producer.
We also have to do a video. I have to do a quick video with you, too.
We got to do videos. We need to do a TikTok of breaking the trusses, again, the right way. But more importantly, because Mr. Dibna just showed up, and he just reminded me, and I don't know if his ramp got out to him or not. We need to, I want to make sure we get a video of this whole debate, ladder or ramp, and how we're going to handle that as a business. And truth be told, and you guys are right, most people, like in Ingrid, you showed last week an amazing video of your chickens going up that. But I want to make sure that if we do need to offer standard options for our customers, especially as silkies, I don't know what it is about them.
So we'll call it the silky ladder, the silky ramp.
Silky ramp, right. Okay, so definitely, though, before we finish that up, if there's any other questions or comments, let's get to them real quick. And I just can't thank you enough for enjoying the show. Please continue to share it. And we're going to continue to do more and more to bring you guys good content. Truth be told, it's been so busy here that we have not been able to even just get on the phone and call some guest speakers. But I would love it, too. Some people have made suggestions of who to call. And, yeah, another idea popped in my head. I don't know if I should say.
Go ahead.
Well, we talked about the two famous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's two famous women in the world
I
of
want to be
backyard.
referee on that one.
I don't know that the other ones. Whatever.
It's
Anyway,
like having Martha Stewart and somebody
not
else
Snoop Dogg.
on the.
I would love to have not.
There's some interesting things going in the world of the big time
it's like
chicken
the,
influencers that are authors of books.
The crazy chicken lady.
We're gonna talk about it, and I would love to bring them both on the show and duke it out.
Like the sparring.
Like
fight
it's nasty what's going on supposedly.
I don't know that they would want to be on together.
Yeah.
That just makes it that much better.
I know,
We
but
probably-
I mean, but we also want to get at least one of them on the show.
There is the one I would love to have on for sure. Okay.
So we got a good question here.
Yes.
Christy says, we moved the chicken coop, and should I let them go ahead and free range since they have the same home but in a different area, or should I keep them? Or should I put them up in a few days?
Great question.
Is that a good question?
I would keep them cooped up for a few days.
Yep.
And
Agreed.
And make sure they're continuing the same exact habits. Then yes, let them free range. So that's funny that you brought that up because when we were just talking about the coop it or cluck it, right? When we realized we're gonna have to bring in a big, beautiful
Cluck it or chuck it.
Cluck it or chuck it.
And Mike said,
I don't understand.
And Mike said, who are you gonna call? Coop Busters. Oh, we love you, Mike.
Yes.
He needs a chair here.
He
So-
does.
Okay, hold on. One thing at a time. You guys are gonna distract me. We that came up that what do we do with their existing coop while we build the new coop? And we said what we're gonna do is picking it up and moving it. And they're already free ranging, so I can't wait. And hopefully we'll get this all on video. Will they learn, as we're trying to predict? They know that structure. Even though we're gonna move it, they'll go right back to it.
Right. They'll
So,
look for it.
That is a great
I
question.
have the egg cracked. How about you eat this raw egg?
No. Are you trying to kill me?
Do a little rocky
The
motion
funny
here.
thing is we wouldn't know what did it. What did us in?
I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot.
Listen, Jonathan Welch says you can also freeze dry raw eggs to preserve them, and it can last close to 20 plus years. I don't know how do you freeze dry things?
Dry ice?
It's a machine.
Yeah, you gotta have
huge.
you gotta have
So
a big.
the company Harvest Right makes freeze dryers that are huge contraptions, and they have trays, and you
Right.
crack the egg, and then the process takes so long, and the air is so cold. I don't know how it works. I don't want to.
It's okay. It's okay. I know. I already invaded Ingrid's space over there. So that's it. We should look into that. We should continue to look into that because I bet you more and more people want to know more about how to preserve their food because we got to go back to the way our grandparents used to do it or we're screwed. Period.
I don't have room for a freezer, much less a freeze dryer.
They're big.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else we got to go over?
No, we still have 99 people, though.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Now, next week...
This was the most chaotic show, and yet people stuck with it.
Yes,
thank
and you know what?
you.
That's what they like, honestly.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't always have to be so perfect and structured, this and that. We are who we are, and I think that's what people love. You're getting the real deal here. I mean, I had to take care of some business. You're force-feeding me things I have no idea.
Oh, that's the fun. That's
yes,
so fun.
and I'm so thankful
Wait
that...
till I have more stuff in the garden.
I'm so thankful that Mackenzie made her way down here. And again, thoughts and prayers for Mr. Evan Archer and his family. God, I wish I could go into how great that man is. I mean, everyone here is great, but
Well, just look at all the custom coops that we've done.
oh my God,
I mean,
he's
these
brilliant.
are Evan's, come from Evan's mind.
It's absolutely brilliant. I'm so proud of that man, and he's just that guy that just he's got the biggest heart. I mean, I think we would all agree that man just has the biggest heart I've ever seen in a human being.
He
And
helped me move my whole house.
yeah, he's that guy that you just love to have. So, also, most likely tomorrow, we are going to crash Ingrid's house. What time? What time tomorrow should we go live?
Is it raining tomorrow?
No, it's going to be beautiful. We got a Coop roll-off going on to South Carolina, so luckily the team stepped up. They're going to go handle that.
Okay.
So we can go to Ingrid's house because it is amazing. And I know Nons.
It's going to be really hot, just so you know. I have no shade.
That's fine.
All right.
Oh, we're not coming inside for drinks and cheese?
No.
Wine and cheese? No, okay.
No, but there's lots of great restaurants around there.
Well, there's that, but there are so many great things at Ingrid's house. And are your windows ready to be put in?
I didn't paint them yet.
All right. Well, we're going to be crashing Ingrid's house. Most likely I'm going to go live, as always. And if you have any questions about what's going on at Ingrid's house, just pay attention. I'm going to guess around noon tomorrow.
Okay.
We good with that?
Yeah.
Ingrid? Okay, awesome.
Just so you know, my stuff is still small.
Ingrid, it's amazing what you do.
Well, thank
it's
you,
fine.
but it's not like when you...
You know what? Good. Let's see where it is in the spring. Then we'll
Okay.
do it again in the fall.
Well, summer. Like another month from now, it's going to look amazing. But it's okay.
Tomorrow is also Silicon Valley Tour de Coupe. I didn't know they did a Tour de Coupe out there. God, so I'm going to be out there. So I was just going to ask about next week's show, and I'm trying to be careful.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going out to California soon. We're doing a documentary on a Coupe that Carolina Coops is donating to a jail out in Mendocino County, a little town called Ukiah, if I'm saying it right. And I'm going to be there probably for a week with inmates putting together a big 8x American Coupe from scratch.
So we're probably not having a show next week.
Well, I'm going to say, I will still be here. There's just a lot going on, so we'll stay tuned. But I definitely want to most likely do something live while I'm out at the county jail, should they give me permission, which I think they will.
But you're doing that in June.
June 6th through the whatever.
Oh,
that
next
week is.
weekend is Memorial Day. Does that matter?
I don't know. All right.
That doesn't recognize
I
work
don't.
holidays.
Yeah, well, I'm
No,
gonna-
because
I'm not
we don't
going
get it.
anywhere.
We don't get a day off. So I mean, I'm glad you guys do. Tuned for Crash says, I want to thank you all because of your shows and info. My family and I have finally started our flock. My daughter loves to check on the girls multiple times a day. Thank you for all you do. You are welcomed. Tuned for Cash.
Chickens really do bring your family outside.
They do. Absolutely. They do so many things. So many things. And that's why I want people to realize. So, all right. You ready to close it out?
Okie doke.
Do you remember the outro? Do you remember?
Take care of your chickens and each other.
No.
No, that was the old one. What's the new twist on it?
The new one. We got to stick to it. We could put it up on the wall.
We could put it on the
But who's
desk.
going to say what? There's no more room on this table. I can't believe it. It looks like we have a clean table. No, there is no room. We should get a shot put on Instagram. Love your chickens.
And each other?
That's it.
Ah, yes.
Duh.
Yes.
We'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.